Stay a while and listen.
This is Equilibrium Man, my ultimate Ironman account where I have to level my skills as equally as possible, no more than one level apart. I've been leveling equally for a long time now, but there has always been room for improvement in each and every leveling circuit. We've struggled with Slayer and the combats, when and where to route in different skills, and today we're looking to improve the efficiency of our gains like never before. Last time we hit the illustrious base 80. Oh my god, I love looking at this stat sheet so much, man. It's just so perfect. I could look at it forever. But now, I've got to ruin it. Hello. It's Monday evening, and now that I'm out of my real job for the day, it's time to do my hobby job, which takes up way more of my time and pays a whole lot less. We've got to get to editing last time's video. That means it's also time for my favorite part of every base level, the AFK skills. And our first AFK skill is my favorite AFK skill. Let's fish some sharks. Oh, I missed the level. I was recording the wrong window after getting some B-roll earlier, but we hit 81 cooking. The beautiful base 80s are officially ruined. Back to fishing. Gall darn, the last episode was a wild one. It ended up being a way bigger project than I expected. I really hope you all enjoyed it. I just pulled an all-nighter editing for 16 hours straight, and as of this recording, the video comes out in 5 minutes. And there's the fishing level. Now, I'm gonna take the fattest nap. You ever take a nap so fat that it becomes the next day? Yep, that's me. The video has been out for several hours now, and it's performing like absolute dog shit. But now we can get back to what really matters. The grind. We managed to get a good amount of noted planks last base level circuit from killing core-end gangsters for combat XP tomes, which means we get to have a much nicer time doing our mahogany homes today. Just need to get some noted steel bars from Amy. Just need to get some noted steel bars from Amy. Just need to get some noted steel bars from Amy. Come on, what the hell, man? Where's my steel bars? Finally. It's so nice having the noted planks, man. The whole construction level in 2.5 hours. I need to try and find a way to spend more time going for those plank drops. That really is the major optimization I'm shooting for this base level. Rerouting my combat so I can get some planks. I have some ideas for how I might do that, but more on that when we get to the combat part of the level circuit. I would really like to keep these leftover oak planks in the looting bag, but to do that I'd need to make some space. I might be able to just use them up and probably still wouldn't hit the next level up, but I think it would be nice to reserve a spot for them to help uplift my future plans to get more. I think I'm going to go die real quick and get out these magic logs. As of level 80 fletching, I can fletch magic short bows now, so I can free up that slot and get a little XP and GP at the same time. Let's just visit our local poison salesman in Karamja for a little top up. Make sure to turn off auto retaliate, you don't want to accidentally kill your local poison farmer. Once you're dosed up, wait for the poison to tick, and minigame telly to clan wars. You can't telly from your house because it'll clear your poison, so make sure to have that minigame telly ready. And then we wait. You know us UIMs, we like to die sometimes, just for the fun of it. Back at the Enclave, use your rat vision to pick out those pesky gray buggers and kill them till a looting bag pops out. Then it's time for every UIM's favorite activity, inventory sorting. Actually, I don't know that every UIM is just like me, but at least for me, having a clean, nicely sorted looting bag is imperative. We've got a stack of every type of herb, sorted from lowest level to highest. I like having all my noted items at the top, and miscellaneous items down bottom. And we're over 52 mil value in the looting bag. That's kinda nuts. So here's my silly little plan for these magic logs. We're going back to the good old days and picking our own flax. Half an inventory of flax becomes half an inventory of bowstrings. Fill the rest of your inventory with logs, fletch them up, and string those bows. Then we can alch them for maximum profit. It'll be tedious, but I think it'll be fun. See you on the other side. Man, I can't believe it took me like 24 whole hours to finish off that stack of logs. JK, I was out in the real world enjoying life. But now that we're finally done with our short bows, we've got to pick our next skill to work on. I think it's time to have some fun and hunt some Herbie. I've never actually hunted the Herbie boar before, because I've never had the level for it. Hunter was one of the skills I didn't like very much on my main, so it lagged behind right along with runecrafting and agility. And that's one of the things I really like about the Equal Man lifestyle. It's nice getting out of your comfort zone and keeping all the skills together. Thanks to the Herbie plugin, I can just follow these tracks and click these blue objects and will eventually find the boar. I've been super excited to hunt Herbie because I know it gives some free herbs when you catch it. Ooh, that's a lot of XP. Oh shit, the loot is god awful. I heard you got free herbs from this guy, so I had high hopes, but if the loot is this bad, it's not gonna help the herb lord grind for shit. Oh well, at least the hunter XP is decent. Well, I'm gonna be honest, I don't totally love the method, but there's the level. We got a few herbs out of it, I guess, just not nearly as many as I'd hoped. I'll have to revisit next base level to give it another try. For now, it's on to the next skill. I think it's time to start on thieving. If you missed the last episode, I started this new thieving method that is absolutely stupid. But I've been enjoying it, and I'm gonna keep doing it for now. I've got my rogue's outfit, and I'm visiting my favorite master farmer south of Varlamore City. We're going to thieve up exactly enough herb seeds for one farming run, plant the seeds, and then go work on the other stuff until it's time for the next farm run. I can't deny that it's a silly way to do things, but honestly it's just nice not having to sit here and spam click to thieve for hours on end, and to not have my pockets full of extra herb seeds all the time. Now, I was going for one farming run, but I decided to go ahead and get enough for two, because it's just about time for bed. That way I can end my day with a farming run and start tomorrow with another. Good night! Now I can work on fire making. Just gotta visit the woodcutting guild first. Boy, I sure love wasting 40k on a rune axe every base level circuit. Here's something exciting though. I get to upgrade my Wintertod fit. Put away the Clue Hunter cloak and bust out that brand new fire cape, baby. Look at that, man. I love it. Now let's subdue some Todd. See you all soon. There we go, 81 fire making. The Todd is crazy, man, just under an hour for 200k XP. I wish some of our other skills were that fast. Let's do these reward pulls. Yep, Winter Todd rewards still suck. Next on the woodcutting list is fletching. I feel a little vindicated about my silly little fletching method after doing those magic short bows earlier. It's so much nicer to AFK it out fletching arrows than running back and forth from the flax fields. Oh hey, thanks to Queen Ninian for the Mon. They've got an interesting little account themselves. Looks like melee only, nice and equal. Spears only too, I think. To finish out this fletching level, we need just about 37,800 arrow shafts. With that fletched out, we go half and half on bronze and iron arrowheads, because they're cheap. And then buy up 37,000 feathers to tickle our shafts. Now we can get some nice, comfy AFK time in, playing with shafts and picking up bones. Lovely. And there's 81 fletching. We also managed to casually collect 6,888 bone shards. That's 34k prayer XP in the bag. And to round out the woodcutting section of skills is woodcutting itself, where we don't actually cut any wood. It's off to the fossil island to chop up some shrooms. Honestly, real talk, it hits me sometimes when I'm recording this stuff and running the scripts that the grinds can be kinda monotonous. I try to switch things up, explain things in different ways, deep dive into different skills at different times, try not to over-explain things that I've explained too many times before, and bring in the occasional activities outside of just skilling when I can. But it's tough, and I second guess myself a lot. At the end of the day, Runescape is a repetitive game, and the grind is what we all love about it. I try to remind myself of that. And whether my videos end up repetitive or not, I truly appreciate you all coming along and enjoying the ride. Thank you, sincerely. Vagina. My dang old recording got corrupted, but we hit 81 woodcutting. We managed quite a few fossils out of the Herbie and the shrooms. Let's go ahead and clean those up and get them donated to see how much bonus Slayer XP we can get. Wow, that's quite the pile of lamps. 30k Slayer XP for free. I'll definitely take that. You know what? It's been a few days since the start of this video, but we haven't done a single crafting check. Let's check up on Tochi and see if they've got some gems for us to cut. Ooh, full stock. I hopped the worlds and hopped them half again because some restocked. That's 59k crafting XP down. Love a good full stock day. I've had a busy IRL week this week, and I've got another one next week. Like, less than 5 hours a day of playtime busy. And that shit just ain't gonna fly here. So I'm going to bed for now, but you better believe the grind is coming back hard tomorrow. I think today I want to work on the mining skills, which is to say, mining itself and rune crafting. I want to chill, so we're doing some chill skills. I used to hate mining and rune crafting, but now, honestly, these two skills have become some of my favorite ones to train. Mining the normal way still sucks. I absolutely hate it. Thankfully though, there have been a whole bunch of AFK mining methods that have been added to the game, and now it has become one of my favorite skills to train. At least on most accounts. Runecrafting also still sucks, all the way up until level 77. It's a struggle to get there, but once you do, you unlock blood runecrafting, and it's so worth it. Not only are the blood runes super useful for magic combat, you can sell them for a ton of cash too if you need it. While it's not the most AFK skill out there, it is so much nicer compared to all other runecrafting training methods, so it really stands out as feeling mega chill. Now let's get to skilling, baby! There we are. What a chill time. And now we're on to what is among my most favorite skills to train right now. Mining. Now, I did want to mention, someone in the comments had suggested Zalcano because you can get noted steel bars from her, and that could potentially help make the cannonball grind less painful. But I've also got a couple issues with that. For one, I've never done Zalcano, so I'm not really sure of the XP it gives or how much loot it gives. No matter how much it might be though, I very much doubt one single mining level at Zalcano would dent the 8,000 steel bars I need to turn into balls. And this method helps with prayer XP too, which is very nice. One mining level of bone shards typically gets me, I would say, around 2/5 of the prayer level. Which ain't half bad, in my estimation. And beyond that, my other reason is, I like having a chill time with my mining. Sue me. Oh, gourdness. Gothics themselves bade me come into a free-to-play world to give me a bond. Thanks, Ellie. GL out there. Ah, very nice. We managed to mine up over 11,000 shards, which will get us a nice, let's see, from 152k XP remaining, down to 95k XP remaining. That's 57k XP gained, free and easy. That's about 28% of the prayer level. Looks like my estimate of 2/5 was perhaps a little overboard, but I'll blame it on the token mining XP from the runecrafting level. Now, I think I'm going to move on to what is currently my most dreaded grind of each base level circuit. Smithing. Time to, once again, expand my balls collection. Shout out Tetra. I've got to be honest, this repeated grind has been the one that most makes me regret my choice to be an Ultimate Ironman. I blame Settled. He just makes it look too fun. And to be fair, it is very fun. But this constant back and forth between the blast furnace and the Edgeville furnace requires way too much patience for my little brain. That being said, I'm still gonna do it, cause balls are good. All 88 of them at a time. I need to make like 20,000 balls or something, so I'll see you all in probably no less than 3 days. Oh, it's finally done. Turns out it was more like 6 days. To be fair, it's been a crazy week in the IRL. Steppappy had surgery, Mumsy had a consultation for surgery, and my grandmother went to court for a hit and run. Hopefully the rest of the base level will come a little quicker. We also managed a decent chunk of thieving XP thus far. Not as much as we should, due to the amount of downtime this past week, so we'll need to keep working on that throughout the rest of the base level. But for now, let's do a little crafting check. Decent. Let's get to hopping. That's 83.3k to go, down to 32.5k. That's pretty fantastic, 51k in one little burst. You know what, I think I'm gonna log out right here for the night and do another crafting check first thing in the morning. Good night. Oh, happy Sunday morning. Let's do that crafting check. Nice. I think we'll get the level. Yes. That's 81 crafting. Now I think it's about time we knock out that agility level. I want to try out the Relica rooftop course this base level, because I've never had an account with an agility level high enough to do it before. The Worm course would be smarter to do for the free prayer XP, probably, but you don't really get that many bone shards out of it, and I value some novelty in my life sometimes. That's why I've been playing the same game for 21 years. Ooh, buddy. There's the level. I stuck it out for almost a full 6-hour log getting that level, and I'm dead tired. Now, it's bedtime, and tomorrow, herb lore. I think being an adult might just be a never-ending cycle of being tired. We were able to get 6 packs of amylase from our level worth of marks though, which is nice I guess. It is once again time to die and carefully pluck my herbs off the floor. And once again, I'm going to be making regular potions instead of doing Mastery Mixology. Mixology is much better XP per herb, so honestly speaking, it is smarter to get our herblore XP that way. But I just don't like it. It's an annoying minigame with far too many clicks and not near enough AFK time. And since I am valuing my sanity this episode, for the most part, we're just going to make some potions. And look at all those potions go. So many semi-useful drinks to enjoy. All done. Very nice. Now it's finally time for some combat. Which also means it's time to blow a boatload of cash on a brand new cannon. Thankfully though, this should be the last time, because I've learned some new tech that I'll show off a little later. For now, let's grab a fresh Slayer task and get to cannoning. We've got 56,000 balls to blow after all. I'm also taking small detours every once in a while to grind up some bones. It'll slow the Slayer grind a smidge, but I can't not use the lovely high XP bones like these dragon ones. It'll lessen the amount of hopping and bone grabbing I have to do later this space level too, which is nice. '81 Slayer. Very nice. We got through that level super quick thanks to all the bonus XP last base level. We're still gonna keep slaying for now and keep expanding that Slayer to hit points XP gap, so that one day soon we can experience combat that isn't Slayer. Next up, ranged. And there it is. Lovely. Now for a neat little trick I learned in the comments of the last episode. If I just leave my cannon here, after a certain amount of time the cannon will despawn. Oh no, you might think. But think again. When your cannon despawns in this manner, you actually get to reclaim it from the cannon seller, totally free of charge. No more 750k going to waste for me. Next on the combat train is magic. Previously, I would high out for as much magic XP as I could stomach, but I'm transitioning into using magic for combat. I wanted to avoid the HP XP before, but now that every drop of ranged XP is coming from cannoning, I need another way to get that HP XP. I'm going to miss all the extra cash generated from high alching, but I am not going to miss all the hopping and clicking for ruby rings at all. This is also the next step in our master plan to optimize our combat gain so that we can get some free noted plinks from gangsters later. I'm a magician. Melees to go. We had another little intermission for some barbarian assault, and check this out. New skirt! I've been wanting a reason to drop these black d'hide legs for oh so long, and it's finally time. This skirt is almost as good ranged armor as the legs, but it's actually storable in my house, just like all the other barbarian assault gear. That's why we're still having fun here as a clan every once in a while, even though the diary tasks for it are long done. Wow, I was just AFKing some dust devils here and I got a dragon chain body, which, according to the wiki, is 1 in 32,000. Very fashionable. but it can't be stored, so rip to the RNG, I reckon. But now that that Slayer task is over, it's time for the final part of my master plan. We're already over halfway through the next Slayer level, so I can easily take a break from slaying. And to finish out the melees, we're using a backup I've used many times before, the Corin Gangsters. But today, we've got an ulterior motive for it. Planks! These guys drop a ton of noted planks, and moving forward into future base levels, now that we've got Slayer solved, I want to spend some of our spare combat XP here to get lovely noted planks that'll speed up our construction grind. They also drop these little intel slips that we can trade in for melee combat XP. It won't be long till we're all done with the combats, but let's see just how many planks we can bag. Well, would you looky loo, if it isn't time to level up some combats. 81 attack, 81 strength, 81 defense, 81 hit points. Ain't that purty? Now we just need to hop through 60k prayer XP and finish out thieving and farming, and we'll be done. Before I hop straight to it though, we've got some planks from those gangsters to work through. I can add the oak planks to the stack in my bag for use next base level circuit, but for the rest of these, I'm just gonna have to use them up now. There we are, inventory's all clean. Now let's get to hopping. We only need 12,000 bone shards. As the Brits say, piece of piss. Hey, there's all the bone shards. And there's the level. Just 2 skills to go. We managed most of the thieving level already, just passively doing farm runs throughout the base level. So just a little active time to go. And there it is, nice and easy. 1 skill to go. I've got this pocket full of herb seeds, but I doubt they'll finish the farming level for me. And even if they would get me enough XP, I wouldn't really want to wait for all that farming. I want to finish this shit today, so I'm hitting up the tithe farm. See you all in a couple more hours. There's 2 batches of fruit done. And that's 81 farming. Finally, base 81. It's not an exciting number at all, and we didn't really do anything exciting either, but that took fucking forever. I've had a busy past few weeks IRL, but damn am I disappointed in myself for how long that took. But we've done it. Next time will be an exciting one though, because Varlamore Part 3 is imminent. Or already came out. I don't know when this video's out. Either way, we've got to fight for our quest cape soon. For now though, I've got to get to editing this shit. But thank you all for watching. See you next time. Oh, by the way, check out our playtime. Hold that thought. Boom. Check out that playtime. 100 days flat. That's 2,400 hours. Good God. Anyway, bye! Channel members, thank you. Like, sincerely. Super sincerely. I'm amazed at the support from you all, especially at times like this when I'm feeling a little down and out about how a video turned out. It helps remind me that people are out there counting on me. So you better believe we're gonna keep up this grind. An extra special thank you to our highest tier members too. Ellie Belly, Jack RS, Dark0008, Seppuku, and our newest member of the Pantheon, Comrade Gnome. Each and every one of you truly are my very own Guthixes. Thanks again, and good night.